Have you been wanting to make money online selling your own digital course, but not really sure where to start or how to even begin creating one? Well, you're in exactly the right place, friend. I created my first online course 4 years ago and have generated 7 figures from selling these types of courses and mini courses over that time. Because I've seen firsthand the crazy potential for profit this type of business model can bring, I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible out there get their first course created and selling fast. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly what you'll need to do from start to finish, including the online tools you'll need to get your first mini course created and out into the world quick. So let's jump in. While there are several tools online that you can use to create your mini course, my absolute favorite and the one I use is Kajabi, and that's what I'm going to be walking you through today. And I do have my affiliate link for Kajabi in the video description box below. If you want to use that to get started, you'll get a 14-day free trial with Kajabi so you can try it out totally free for 14 days to see if it's a good fit for your business. And when you use my affiliate link, you can also get access to my free mini course, Kajabi Perfect, which is a whole Kajabi course that'll walk you through every part of what you get access to when you become a member of Kajabi, not just the ability to host courses and different products, but also how to set up your email marketing, your website, your landing pages, how to keep track of your contacts and create automations. There's so many amazing things you can do with Kajabi. It's really an all-in-one business resource, which is why I love it so much. You're not having to use 10 different tools and try to get them all synced together. You've got everything in one spot to keep track of everything and make it streamlined. So if you use my link below to sign up for Kajabi for that free trial, just email my team at kate@kate-hayes.com to let them know you've signed up and let them know the email address you signed up with, and we'll be happy to send you that free Kajabi Perfect mini course so you can dive right in and get started with all things Kajabi. So here I am on my Kajabi dashboard. So to start creating my mini course, I'm going to come over to the left where it says products, and I've got the access to all of these different products. So I'm going to click on courses, and here I can see all of the courses I've created previously. But if I want to create a new one, I'm going to come to where it says new course, and I'm just going to follow the different prompts that it gives me here. So I can choose if I want to create an evergreen course or cohorts. For this type of mini course, we're going to choose evergreen, though you do have the option to do a cohort if you would rather do something like that. It's usually more of a live course where you're working through the content with a specific group of people through live meetings. But for now, we're just going to stick with evergreen and click next. And this is where we're going to input our course details like our title and a brief description. So for this, I'm just going to say my mini course. I'm just going to put in a little description, and then I can toggle this little button on or off that says use this info to generate content and additional resources. You can click this link to learn more about what that includes, but this is basically where Kajabi will help you to just go ahead and generate everything that you might need for this mini course, like a sales page and a landing page, blog articles. There's a lot that you can do with this, but I generally like to create those things that go along with the course myself. So I'm going to toggle this off for now and click next. And then I'm going to choose things like the primary color and the accent color I want for the course, as well as uploading a thumbnail image. So for now, I'm just going to choose some of my brand colors that would go along with my course. And I can see over here on the right what this is starting to look like. This is how the page will look that the students see. So I can kind of get an idea of what I'm building here. I'm going to choose my thumbnail by uploading a new file. So this is a thumbnail image I just created easily in Canva. If you're not familiar with Canva, it's a free and easy graphic design tool that you can use online. I highly recommend it. I've got a free 30-day trial linked in the description box below. If you'd like to try out Canva Pro, which is their upgraded paid plan, free for 30 days, but you can create awesome graphic images to use alongside your mini course like this thumbnail. So now I'm going to click next. And now I choose how I want to price my course. You can have it be a free course or a paid course. And then you can choose your payment frequency. Do you want to have it be a multi-pay, which is where you require a weekly, monthly, or yearly payment from your customer? This is kind of like an installation plan. They also have a subscription that will bill customers on a weekly or a monthly interval. Or you can choose a one-time payment where the customer just pays once for access to the product. So usually this is the easiest. For my bigger, more robust courses, I'll usually offer both a one-time payment and a payment plan option. But for a mini course, I would just suggest doing the one-time payment, and I can input my price here. So I'd say for a mini course, anything from $37 to $149 is a great price range. Let's just say $99 for this one. And then I can choose what payment methods I want to accept. So I usually accept both Stripe and PayPal, but it's totally up to you what you want to do for that. Click next. And now it's taking me to my mini course. So this is where I'm actually going to build out the course inside of Kajabi, edit the modules, the lessons, upload my videos, and everything I need to do here. together. So right here on this first page, I'm on outline. This is going to show me what I've built. So right now I just have a blank module and a blank lesson, but as I begin to add my modules and lessons, I'll see those start to fill out here. And then I can see the tabs at the top here, including customize, offers, customers, certificates, and settings, which we'll get to in just a minute. So when I'm ready to start customizing this, I can click where it says blank module, and this is where I'm going to edit the actual module. So for a mini course, I may not have too many modules like I would for a more full, robust course, but let's say I have 3 different modules. So let's say my first one is titled Why You Need a Marketing Plan. I'm going to put that. I can put a description and of course a thumbnail here. And when I've got that uploaded, I'm going to click Save Module. And there you see it's changed my title, but I still have this blank lesson underneath. So the way I do it is modules are sort of like my main categories, and then I've got several lessons underneath each module. So I can come to the blank lesson, and this is where I'm going to actually build out my lesson. So if I have a video, I can click over to where it says video and upload that video file here. By this point in the process, you've hopefully already filmed and edited any videos that you need to upload. You can also just upload an audio file if you'd rather go the audio route, or you can click none and just use the text box if you just want to write out text. But let's say you're doing videos for your mini course, you're going to upload your video file here. And of course, you would have wanted to add a title to your lesson. Let's say email marketing is what this lesson is about. So that's going to be my title. I can come over here to the right where I'm going to upload a lesson thumbnail. It's great to have different thumbnails for each lesson, so that goes along with the text and your students can easily navigate between the lessons. Again, Canva is a great option for creating these types of thumbnails for free. And then I can come down here to the text box to write out a little description. So I might say something about email marketing here. Most of the time for my courses, this text right here is going to be a simple summary of what I talked about in my video, as well as including any links I may have mentioned in my video. And then I can come down here to where it says downloads. I highly recommend, along with your videos or your audio files, that you offer some downloadable support resources that go along with your lessons. You don't necessarily need these for every single lesson, but having them at least for some of your lessons is going to give you another thing that's going to draw your customer in, let them know that this is a quality course that's going to give them not only video or audio teaching, but also actual downloadable files that go along with the lessons, things like checklists, cheat sheets, guides that will support them along their journey. So you can click here to add your file. Again, you can upload this from your computer or from a place like Google Drive if you have one there, and add that as your support resource for your lesson. You can actually add multiple of these downloads as well if you have more than one for each lesson. Now you can choose here on the right where it says comments if you want to allow your students to leave comments on the lesson itself. If you allow it to be visible, then your students can leave comments, and those comments will be visible by all the other students that are enrolled in the course. You can also change this to hidden or to locked, depending on what you want for those comments. You can view exactly what each of these means here in the comment settings. So when I'm done with setting this up, I'm going to click save. And now if I come back to my main outline, I can see the name of my module here, Why You Need a Marketing Plan. I've got my lesson number 1, which is email marketing. And I could continue to add more lessons underneath the same module by just clicking add content. And here I can select if I want to add a sub module, a lesson, a quiz, or even import something from another course. So if I'm just wanting to simply add another lesson, I can click that, give it a title. So my last one was email marketing. Maybe this one will be social media marketing, create lesson. And there I can see my second lesson. So I'm going to just be building this course out lesson by lesson. If I want to create a new module, I can come up to where it says add content and select module and go through the prompts as well, adding the title, description, and thumbnail. And I'll start to see that all be built out here. Now I can see here on the right that all of these are still in draft mode. So I'm working on these. They're not published yet, but once I have these all completed, I'm going to want to come here and change it from draft to publish. And once it's green and it says published, that means that my students are able to see this. So if I've ever got ones that I'm adding that I'm still not ready to release yet, I can keep them in draft mode until I'm ready to publish. Now, if I come back up here, you can also see you have the setting for drip. This is if you want to slowly drip out certain content over a specific time period to your students, you can do that. So if I wanted to release one module each week for the next 4 weeks, let's say, I could choose the drip mode and select the number of days till this module is released to the student. So if I want this module to be released, let's say 7 days after the student enrolls, I can choose 7, or I can choose choose to drip on a specific date as well. So this is the basic way that I'm going to be building out my course here. Now, if we come up to the top where it says customize, this is where I'm going to customize what the actual course looks like from my student's perspective. So if I click here, I've got it under Premier Product right now. I can click to just customize this default one, which is going to bring me into the editor where I can literally just click on any of these elements to change them around. So basically I'm using the right side to just click on the page where I want to edit. And that brings up here on the left menu, that actual element where I can edit that. So I've got my logo here, but if I wanted to change that, I could simply come over and select a different image, or I can click this back button and I can see here what's all included right now on this page. So I've got my header, my search bar, my hero image, all the different things, and I can click into edit things that way as well. I can also see what this page looks like from different devices up here at the top. So right now I'm on the desktop view, but if I wanted to see what it would look like on a mobile phone, I could click over here all the way to the right, and this is what it's going to look like on a mobile phone. And I can see the tablet view as well. Now I'm going to click back to come to the main customized page because I can also install a template. So you can actually purchase templates that look different than this from a third-party creator or designer. You can find these types of Kajabi templates on platforms like Etsy or Creative Market. But if you've purchased one of those, you can bring it in here and install it to have a whole different look to your course. I can always preview what my course looks like at any time also by coming to this little eye symbol in the top right. When I click on that, it's actually going to bring me to my course page so I can see exactly what it looks like here. Now, if I come back over to the tab that says offers, this is where I'm actually going to build out the offer and customize what the actual offer is that someone's going to purchase when they want to enroll in my course. So I see it here. This is what we created in those first few prompts that we did when we first started creating our course, but we can click into this to further edit this. Of course, we can still edit things like the title of the offer. I can put an internal title, which is only viewable to me if I want to do that. I can upload an offer image here that's going to show up on the actual checkout page. So I'm going to go ahead and just upload this from my device. Could be the same image or a different one from the one you originally uploaded for your course. And then I'm going to choose the products I want in this offer. So right now it's my course right here, but the cool thing about Kajabi offers is that you can have multiple offers with the same product or different products bundled together. So this is just the simplest way right here is I've got one offer for this course, it's $99. But if I wanted to say offer a bundle of products at some point, maybe I have 3 different mini courses I wanted to bundle together and offer those at a discounted rate to my audience, I could always create a new offer and add multiple products. So I can choose another one of my courses to add to this bundle. So I can do all of that here under this section. Then I can also choose product access settings, like if I want to begin my students' access on a specific date, I can do that. I can also restrict access to a specific amount of days. If I want them to only be able to access this, let's say for 1 year, I could set that up here. And if I keep scrolling down, I see the post-purchase section. So this is where I want Kajabi to send customers who have just enrolled right after the checkout page. Where do I want them to go? They can either go straight to their product library. So if they have bought multiple of my courses, then they'll see all of those courses in their product library, or I could send them to an existing landing page. Like if I have an existing page that says, hey, thanks for buying the course, here's what you need to do next. I could do that, or even a custom thank you page. Then on post-purchase email, I can choose to stick with the default email. This is basically just the simple email that Kajabi sends out saying, hey, you've purchased this course from so-and-so. Here's your login details. This is what you'll need to do to create your username and password. Or you can choose if you want to create a custom email, you can do that as well, or even choose not to send an email. I generally just stick with Kajabi's default email here to give them their login information. And then down under the automation section, I will add an automation that says when this offer is purchased, then I'm going to send an email. So this is a second email that gets sent, and this is the one that I customize with my own brand voice. I tell them how excited I am that they're part of the course now and give them any additional information in terms of how to get started with the course. I deliver any bonuses here that I've promised and give them just any information that I need them to know as they're getting going. So this way you'll have your default email and that customized just automated email that both get sent out immediately after they purchase. So once I've got this all set up, I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to click over to edit my checkout. So this is what my checkout page currently looks like. Again, I can edit all of this by either clicking on the section I want to edit. So let's say I want to change the way this top banner looks. I can click on that and come over to the left to either pick a new file, change my action button color, lots of different things I can do here. But if I click back, I can also just see all of the different sections of this page. So if I come to form fields, that'll be where I can choose what fields I want actually over here on the right for them to fill out. So if I want to collect their name, I can click their address, tax ID, lots of different options here, or even add a custom field. But generally, I like to keep this part pretty simple with just their name and email address. And then of course, you'll want to put some text here along with your headline, reminding them of exactly what they're getting, the value that's included in this course for them, and any information they might need to know, like being able to include a link to a privacy policy or terms of purchase. If you want to have that available for them, you can edit all of that here. And you can always preview what this checkout page looks like by coming up here to the top right where it says preview. So now we've got the checkout page edited. We can come over if we want to alter the pricing of our offer here. We can come to pricing. Again, we've already put this in, but we can always edit this later if we want to change things. And we can even add an upsell with this upsell tab, which allows you to pitch one more product to your customer as an after purchase flow. So the upsell, whatever you put here, is going to show up to them after they purchase the mini course. It'll say something like, hey, would you like to add this other thing on that's going to enhance your experience? So there are lots of different things you could use for an upsell. You could upsell to another one of your paid programs or courses. You could add a VIP package or a coaching package. There are lots of things you could do with this. So this is where you would build that out. And upsells are a great way to increase your average order value and deliver more value on top of just the mini course. And lastly, you can come over to settings. And this is where you can see additional settings like where you want to send customers once somebody purchases. Do you want that contact to be sent to a third-party email provider? You might want to toggle this on if you're using something like MailChimp or Flowdesk, something other than Kajabi to manage your email marketing. You can get notified when a purchase has been made by toggling this one on and adding the email address you want to be notified at. You can send cart abandonment emails. So if someone adds your mini course to their cart but doesn't actually complete the purchase, you can send an abandonment email reminder 1 hour later, 6 hours later. You've got options here. So this is a great place just to have some of those additional settings. Now you can see here, we're still in our offer. So the way this works on Kajabi, if you look to the left, we're now under the tab that says offers. We started out in products, right? So if we come back up to products, we're trying to get back to our actual mini course. That's going to be in a different section. So our course itself is under the courses section. This is the actual offer. So that's one thing, again, I love about Kajabi is you can set up multiple different offers that include the same product. So let's say this is my $99 one-time payment offer, but I could set up another one that is a 3-month payment plan offer, and I would do that in this offers tab. But let's come back up here to where it says courses. Here it is, my mini course. I can click into this anytime I want to edit things. So we've seen these first few tabs at the top here, outline, customize, and offers. If we come over to customers, this is where we can see who has actually enrolled in our mini course. Of course, right now we don't have anyone because this is our little test course for this demo. And we can come over to certificates. This is where we can set up if we want to provide our students a certificate for completing this course. We can do that here. And we can come over to settings, which again just allows us to change things like the title of the course, the description, the thumbnail, and add things like if we want to have a live room involved where we can do live sessions. Do we want to add a community group to go with our course? And we can change our comment settings again from here. Now, if we come back to where this is listed on our courses, we can click these little 3 dots to come over to edit details. And then I'll bring us right back to this settings page that we just saw. So multiple ways that you can get in here to edit your settings, edit your course. When in doubt, just click into your course and always just come back over to outline. And that is where your actual course is being built out. So you can add modules, lessons, everything you need here. And you can always preview your course again by coming to this little eye icon. So that is how you'll actually start to build out your course inside Kajabi. You've built out your offer, your course itself, you've worked on your checkout page. So the next step would be to build out your actual full sales page, which is where you're going to show everything that's included in your mini course. And that's where you're going to direct people so they're not going straight straight to your checkout page. They're going to a long form sales page that looks something like this. This is mine for my course Digital Products with Canva. So you're going to want to build out a sales page that has copy and text that talks about what problem your target customer might have, providing the solution for them, providing student testimonials eventually once you have some, and you'll want some fun mock-ups of your product that you can actually create these as well in Canva. It's just a whole page that gives all the information on each module that's included, what they're going to get as part of their enrollment, any bonuses that are included, and then of course your call to action buttons. I've got 2 here because I've got a one-time payment option and a 3-month payment plan option. But again, this is one of my more robust courses. You don't necessarily need this level for a mini course. You might just have one-time payment, which is totally fine. But when they click this, then it's going to come over to that checkout page that you just built. And this is where they're actually going to click to complete the purchase. So though we don't have time in this video to walk through actually building out a sales page, you can find that on Kajabi. You've got the ability to build out those types of sales pages, landing pages, and even your full website on Kajabi, which is again why I love it so much. So many options to do different things. So you would come over here on the left to your website tab, and this is where you're going to build those types of pages out. So remember, if you think you'd like to try Kajabi, you've got 14 days free with that link in the description box below. And I have a whole Kajabi Perfect mini course that walks through all of these different tabs, showing you exactly what you have access to as a Kajabi user. So just sign up for that free trial and email my team at kate@kate-hayes.com. Let us know what email address you signed up for Kajabi with, and we'll send that free mini course right over to you. I'm super excited for you to get your mini course launched and get profiting fast.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.